Hello, everybody. Welcome in session two. So Isaac and Spartan and Awar, obviously Chris, Lemon, and Emmy and Red are here. Emmy, you can take it away.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to our second episode of this tiny little series. A recap of last time. The four children of the Revengers group somehow found an item from each of their parents missing in their own homes. For Phelan, ooh, this is where I forget stuff because I didn't have this memorized. For Nomal, it was her family crest with a dragon on it that her parents got from their first adventures. For Jahan, it was a drum that his father used when he was first starting out. And for Zato, it was the drumsticks to the very same drum that their father first used. And for Phelan, it was a golden dagger that his father held with great regard because it came from his mother. They all find the missing items. Their family told them the same thing. Here, your parents told us to give you a scroll in case something went wrong. Go find them at their hideout and get in contact with them. And that's where all four of them met, at the Avengers base. They contacted Jahan and Zato's dad, which wasn't really the best idea in the book. But that's just who happened to have the sending stone, Corrali. And Corrali said there was a list of names in a map of people that could potentially have grudges against them, and to go seek those people out and see if they have the missing item. So now we are coming back from the group picking out the first name on the list, which is the Cult of Orlath. It was a cult. A cult. And Zato, you found that name very familiar because they said that they saved a familiar name, Santra, from the cult due to the fact they named her Santura, from the fact that they named her a false prophet. That name being your mother's name. And as soon as you said, "That's my mom," Nomo punched you in the face. And you took, and coming back from that, Zato, you have taken 3 points of damage. I have already taken that off of your sheet, and we will continue from there.
What was that for?
Like, you're connected to them. What do you know? Like, why are you even here?
But
And I punch him again.
That doesn't mean you punched me. Can I not?
okay,
Wait, I'm gonna dodge that the second punch.
Is Nomo gonna punch again?
Yes, I'm punching again.
But
Okay,
I
I
dodged
want
the second punch.
I want Nomo to roll an attack roll for me, please. With their fists.
11.
11. Zeta, what is your armor class?
13.
So you are able to dodge that punch. And yeah, you're able to dodge it.
Maybe next time we can just talk and not be physical about this? Please?
No, but like, why are you like? You're connected to them. Why,
Listen.
why are you here?
Because I'm looking for drumsticks from my father.
Yeah,
I'm just as confused about this as you are.
So you're telling me that you're related, or that you know the person that we now have to go attack that we think is behind all this, and you don't know anything about it?
Listen, it takes me a while to learn this kind of things. But if you be patient with me, we can maybe find mom and she'll explain this.
Oh, it's your mom? Oh, that's worse. Now we know that you're involved. Does anyone else seem like this is suspicious? Or just me?
I wouldn't put it past our father to do like that.
Yeah, and my father would be smart enough to know that something is up with him.
The
I like so you're telling me you don't think that he's here to mess with us and that he's not actually like looking for anything? Y'all
I'm
actually
looking for
believe that he's just here like just like we are?
I'm
I
looking
mean,
for drumsticks.
I
I've
mean,
said that multiple times.
he can't be connected. There's no way. No, we all just met, but I think we would know if something was fishy with him for reals.
Y'all are way too trusting. Can I do something to see if he's like telling the truth?
I
Uh,
mean, you can roll an insight check
okay, I'm gonna do
against
that.
Zato.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
what
I'm
is
gonna.
that insight roll?
I have to
Excuse me.
re-roll because I rolled a 1.
Oh, yep, you do have halfling luck, so whatever you take, whatever roll that you get from this will be your actual roll.
So I rolled a 15.
15. Okay.
They're just like panicking.
Zato,
Yes.
with a 15, normal can see a bit through you. So, in the most simple outlying things, what is Zato feeling right now?
Dato is horrified but also confused because he is just as confused as everybody else.
So with that roll, you can see the confusion and a little bit of the horror in his eyes.
Okay.
So you can tell somewhat he is telling the truth.
Gotcha. Okay. So maybe he isn't involved. I still don't trust you at all. But I won't punch you again for right now.
Right now, you know what? No. Okay. We're gonna put all of this to a side. We need to focus on the main reason why we're here.
Yeah, why are we here?
I Do I need to repeat myself? I'm looking for drumsticks for my father.
No, yes, but we're about to go after this cult that you're connected to. Maybe you know
Correct.
more information about that. Like, why would they want to do this?
Well, from what I remember from earlier, my mom was acting really strange. I woke up, she was not herself. I just knew it like the second I woke up. I don't know, she didn't tell me what's going on. I don't remember like why anything is going on. All I know is that she is not herself right now, and I'm really worried about her.
I
So,
want first, I want everyone to make an arcana check for me.
I know nothing.
16.
What is 16? Lemon, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2, but I have a negative
Okay.
1, so it's a 1 total.
Gotcha. At least it's not natural. Jordan, what did you get?
20.
24. And Chris, what did you get?
18 plus 2, so that's 20.
20. Normal, you don't notice anything. Jahan, actually, Zato, you feel hands touching your shoulders once more. And you feel a bit of energy, magical energy behind you. Phelan and Jahan, you don't know. You've never really felt necrotic like magic before, but you feel something very dark coming from Zato. And both of you can tell it's not him, it is something behind him. But you can't see anything behind it. What do you guys do?
Zato kind of like not like jumps, but he does this little like like move forward because he feels it on his shoulder. Um,
One of the hands, you feel one of the hands from your left shoulder leave you, but you're still being held on by a right hand on your right shoulder.
Jahan is like almost searching for like something behind Zato, and it's just like, what is that?
Oh, you feel that too?
What is what?
Not feeling is just off.
wait a minute. Please don't tell me it's. What
I
thing
need,
is-
Zato, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check for me. And I will give you advantage on this roll. So roll 2 dice and take the higher number.
The first one is 15.
And the second one is
13.
okay, so 15. Your staff, your arcane staff, your arcane focus is glowing. The tiniest bit of purple. And you realize, yeah, he's here. He's behind you. He's here. Orlath is here.
Do I notice the staff has changed colors?
I need you all to make a perception check if you're trying to look for that.
Wait, everyone or just them?
Actually, I want you all to make perception checks. Yeah. We'll
17.
do everyone. 17,
18.
16.
8,
13.
not 13. You all notice the staff glowing purple, but
Okay.
Nomal can only notice the staff. Phelan and Jahan notice the dark energy behind Zato and the glowing staff. It's barely glowing. It's just a tinge of purple lighting up. And Zato, you obviously know what that means.
I start backing away.
Orloth, if that is you, what do you want?
In your mind, you hear, you speak my name. Who are these
They're
creatures?
people that apparently I met. Apparently, the other, there's another warlock that, or fire, genocide. I forgot to pronounce it.
What
Of
are you
another
talking
fire genasi that is apparently my brother.
Oh,
The other
are
two,
you?
I am not familiar with.
Yes. All right, but
So-
I heard something.
Did he say the deity's name out loud? or was it just in
He
his
didn't.
head?
No, actually, he did say the name Orlaf.
Okay, can I do a religion check to figure it out? If I would know.
I'm
You
still
can make a
moving away,
religion check.
like backwards, like as far as I
You can
can.
make a religion check.
22.
22. I mean, you may have heard the name before. It might have been in a passing. There's not really a lot to it. But you know that Orlaf is a demon. And he is from, I would say he is from the lower planes, of course, because that's where the demons are from. And he is most of the time connected to very bad people.
And would I have already understood that he's Zato is a warlock in nature, or no?
You don't know. All you see is your half brother, kind of scared looking, kind of. I mean, what is Zato feeling in this moment?
Zato's
With
like
Orlaf behind him.
with Orloff, he feels somewhat like not surprised, but also this form of discomfort. But
Oh,
like,
he. No, continue.
not he's just like somewhat panicking because he doesn't know why he's there in the first place or how he knew he'd be there of all places.
Okay, so you see a very uncomfy looking half brother, kind of scared, just holding a bit of like the staff. He isn't even holding it; it's on his back, but you can still see it glowing. You can't tell anything.
Okay.
Just looks like a kid.
Basically, I just know that this deity is connected to bad people for the most part.
For the most part, it is known to be Orlaf is known to be connected to bad people.
Okay. Uh, when I hear that, I am going to cast Produce Flame in my right hand.
Okay. Orlaf. Only Zato can hear this, and he's just gonna chuckle. Go, is that the brother?
I
Hmm.
yeah.
And he thinks that will scare me or something.
I don't even know why he's doing that. I don't even know if he can hear you or
Oh, they can't hear me. They can't see me. I'm all in your head.
just leave
But
me
I
alone.
heard. But I heard my name.
No,
Why?
you son of self.
Why did I hear my name?
It doesn't matter. Just leave.
As you wish. And in a moment, you don't feel the discomforting feeling anymore. You don't feel anything on your body anymore. He is gone. And
They don't kind
everyone, the two,
of,
for everyone else, you feel the magical, the necrotic energy disappear from the room, and the staff drops the purple color.
What?
Zato kind of like nudges to the ground. Like he doesn't like fall to the ground, but like kind of like he like catches himself almost pretty much.
As soon as that,
Somebody please tell me what's going on.
and Jahan just lets the fire go, like just releases it, just makes it go away. As soon as he feels that the dark energy is gone. Hey, Toad, playing?
Um, my mind, it's fuzzy. I don't really. don't know what's going on. It's just I remember him being involved with mom, but I don't know what's happening. I didn't say his name. I just thought it was him because he's known for being creepy and sneaking up on people like that.
So this deity is connected to your mom.
I guess so. I just want this to be over.
Oh, I guess we should get back to.
Yeah, that may be best.
But what do you two think? Alan, Phelan.
Well, well, the thing is that right now Phelan is just still processing what is going on right now, so he's kind of at loss for words. Normal, what do you
Say,
think?
is Nomo still confused?
I mean, all Nomo saw was your staff started glowing, and you looked kind of like scared, and then all of a sudden it wasn't glowing anymore. That's all Nomo knows. So, I think we should um take a better look around at where we're at before we head out, just because there was magic items here before. Maybe there's more stuff around. Because if we're going up against a cult that has all these people in it, and if you've got this weird, strange, glowy thingy on your back, maybe we might need more supplies. So I want to look around the room, and I think everyone else should.
I think she's right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
By all means, everyone look.
Okay. I want to know how many people, how many of you are actually like looking around, or how many of you are actually like half-assing it.
Half
I am
ass.
actually looking around.
Yeah, I'm
Jahan.
actually looking around.
Jahan is half assing, just walking. Just just walking, and if a door is open, look in.
Zato's just like still processing Orlath being there, and he's like really worried about his mom. Like he's looking like partially, pretty much.
Okay, so Nomal and Phelan, I'm gonna need investigation checks. For Jahan and Zato, I'm going to need perception checks.
Perception. Okay.
So I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
But I have a -1 in investigation.
Pulled it
That
It's
too.
does
still
not
a
matter. You rolled a nat 20.
yeah.
I rolled a
Nat 20s bump it
19.
up one. I
I got a 2.
ooh,
Oh,
I don't want to
perception.
talk about it.
I got a 16. My dice are actually doing something this.
Okay. So for the people who are not really looking around, Zato, you are freaked out honestly you are freaked out at the moment. And you're not really looking around. You're trying to rack your head figuring out, why did he show up? Why was he here? Um Stuff along those lines. And I want you to sit with the fact that you called his name when he was there. You didn't fully say his name before that, but he showed up anyways. I want you to think about why he might have done that, and we'll come back to you in a moment.
All right.
Jahan,
Hmm?
you get just a quick look around. There are no open doors at the moment, but all of you are standing in, I would say, a like rectangular room. Like Usually it would be about the size of like a regular living room with a huge round table in the middle with maps and papers and stuff on it. At the back wall is the huge painting I've told you guys before of everyone who is in the Revengers. There's a hallway coming off of it. There's might be stuff over there, and to the other side there is another hallway. So you basically have like one central room and then two hallways branching out.
Um,
So do you want to go one of those ways, or are you just looking around the main room?
can I do an Arcana check and just kind of follow the magic?
Okay, I want you to make an Arcana check for me.
22.
22. I mean, you feel a greatly strong surge of magic coming from the chest that you guys looked at the last session,
Mm-hmm.
and they are obviously magical to you because obviously they closed by themselves and you pulled out some pretty nice things when you were going through them. Other than that, you feel magic pulling you to the left hallway.
And I follow it.
You follow down this hallway. There's 4 doors, all with nameplates on them, and one door at the very end of the hall. And the first door on the left says Korali. The second door on the left says Nalor. The first door on the right says Epla and Ngaro. And the second door on the right says Rilros. And you do not know where the other door at the end of the hall goes to.
Well, first thing I'm gonna check to see if my father's room is open.
You go for the door and you turn the little handle and let me do something. You try to turn the handle and it stops.
Ah.
So it is currently locked.
I'm gonna walk to the entrance of that hallway where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Mel, you want to break a door?
And we will get back to that in a moment.
Yeah.
Phelan, what did you roll?
19.
19. Okay. So, are you looking for anything specifically?
Right now, I'm just looking for something that could just help us through our journey any further, or any information that we might need. That's pretty
Okay.
much it.
So, in the main room, once again on the table, you find a bunch of paper. And you find a map that you guys found before, but you take a closer look at it. So it has the 3 suspects. It has the cult, the werewolf, and the wizard. And the map is marked with where they are. As you look further into it, it's also marked with tiny symbols. And you can see each symbol basically represents where where each of the members lives. So in case anything happens, they can go and tell um, you know, so everyone knows where everyone lives. And you walk around the room. You feel a strange sensation to go to the right hallway instead of the left following Jahan.
What
And
feeling?
in the right hallway, there are also 5 doors. And 2 on the left, 2 on the right, one at the end. One at the end. On the left-hand side, the first door says supplies. The second room says armory. The first room on the right says the 2 doors on the right are blank and the one at the back is blank as well. What do you do?
Let's see what the armory room. See that real quick.
So you go to open the door.
Yes.
Okay. Your hand touches the handle. And you easily push inside. In the armory room, there are 5 5 I they're not mannequins per se, but there's some technically a mannequin where people put their armor on to rest it. And you see that 3 of the 5 I'm just gonna say mannequins. 3 of the 5 mannequins don't have anything on them. On one of the mannequins, there is a very heavy set armor piece. And it looks like it's been through a lot. And on the other one, there is very light armor and a cloak. There are also there's a staff with the heavy set armor and a broadsword, and with the light armor and the cloak, there is a longbow.
Valen is eyeing more of the cloak with a longbow.
Okay. Do you want to look into it?
Yes.
Okay. So the closer you get to it and the more that you're looking at it, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
13. On the wall, I know you're looking mainly at the cloak and the armor, but if you look behind it, there is a little plaque that says Angara.
Oh. Okay. There's something behind this cloak here.
Do you want to do anything with the cloak and the long bow? Is it a long bow? Can I say it? Give me a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. He actually does like the design of the cloak, and he kind of wants to take it.
I mean, you can take it if you would like. So you take the cloak off of this and you put it on yourself. And it's like an old green color. It's like mossy green. It has a few wears and tears to it. And for some reason, like the odor surrounding it, it smells like oranges for some reason.
Why does
And is there anything else you want to do in that room?
he wants to take one more look at that little thing that was behind the cloak, see if it
It,
like connects to anything.
it's just a little plaque that says Angaro on it. That's it. It's just a plaque with a name.
If that is the case, then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I like to do.
Okay. And we're gonna cut from there to normal. Normal,
Okay.
you got a natural 20.
I did. I want to find all the stuff.
Okay. Well, so basically, you know all of the information by like actually like looking around that both Jahan and Phelan know, but you don't know what's inside of any of the rooms. You
Yeah, I
know
just
that
see
there
that there's
are rooms. Yeah,
okay
you see that there's rooms there. You
hallways
see
and
the
rooms.
names on them. What do
Okay.
you want to look for exactly? Like,
I'm
what are
looking for
you specifically looking for?
I'm looking like for items that we might need because we found chests. So I'm looking to see if there's anything like not specifically chests, but like that would have like items that would go in chest, like that kind of thing. Like I'm not looking like for information or things like that. I'm looking like for items that might have been in the room that we could use to take with us on the adventure.
Okay, so your first thought is to go to the right hallway and look in the supply closet.
So there's nothing in the main room.
There is nothing really in the main room
Okay.
except
Okay.
for the 4 chests that are now closed.
Okay. Then yes, supply room.
So you go into the supply room, and there's a bunch of stuff that you would think would be in a supply room. Give me 1 second. So it's not a lot of weapons. It's more
Yeah.
of they have shelves stuffed with gear for camping, gear for like a night out. They have random kits um on everything. Like, what exactly are you looking for? Like, what do you think that you need?
Healing.
Healing? You see a shelf with just potion vials.
Perfect.
And there are 8 potions of healing on it.
Okay.
And 2 of greater healing.
So 6 normal, 2 greater.
Yes.
Or
No,
okay,
8
yeah.
8 normal,
8 normal.
2 greater.
Okay.
2 greater.
Okay. I take them all.
Okay.
Is there any other because I wouldn't be looking for I wouldn't be looking like for like kits or anything because I have like everything that I would need to go on an adventure. It was just would be potions and stuff like that. Or I'd need to make another roll for that.
I mean, there aren't any other potions besides those, but you do see like empty glass bottles, and you see 3 little, like, I would say kits, like little packages. They're like sort of wrapped up in burlap, and they have a crudely drawn like plus on them. So you can tell that it's like a plus sign, but it's like weirdly
Gotcha.
drawn for some reason. And you know that they're like makeshift healers kits.
Can I take those as well?
You can take those as well. So at the moment, if you want, you can add
I'll do
eight.
that in a minute.
Yeah, so you add
I
eight
wrote it down. Yeah.
and then 3 healers kits.
Okay.
Are you looking for legit anything else besides that?
I don't think I would be looking for anything else.
Okay. Then, after you're done and you found all of that stuff and you take it, you hear Jahan screaming from the other hallway, Normal, do you want to do you want to smash down a door?
Okay. Is the room I'm in right across the hallway from the room that Phelan is in?
It's not across the hallway, it is the next door.
So would I get to it first? Like, what I'm asking is, if I leave my room, would I walk past the room he's in?
No, you would not.
Okay. That is lucky for Phelan. Okay, so I hear Jahan say, "Do you want to come breaking on a door?" And I go, "Yes, obviously."
And you make your way over to Jahan, who is standing in front of his father's door.
Of course, it's locked. Want to break it?
Sure, always. Do I have anything? Okay, I don't have anything that would help me. So I want to. Well, first, I say, "Do you have anything that would help us get through this door?"
Through it? Hmm. Don't have anything that's. I have my magics, but that would just try to burn the door. Which.
Okay, I kick the door.
Okay, I want you to make an attack roll for me.
1 second. Attack roll. What am I adding to it? It won't matter. I rolled a 3. It won't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't, but I would say if you kick the door, you would use your unarmed strike.
Okay, so I would add a 4 to it. So it'd be 7.
P7, you hit the door, nothing happens. You just hit the door. You just kick the door.
Well, kicking didn't work. Maybe it needs.
I will say, Nomal, you
Yes.
remember seeing in the supply room a little kit, and you just glanced at it, but it may have use in this situation.
Okay,
You got
I
that
run
nat
back.
20. I'm gonna honor it.
All right, I run back to the room.
You run back to the room. You quickly grab the little kit that you saw before. It's in like a black little sack, and you open it, and it has thieves' tools in it. So it basically has a lock picking kit.
Alrighty. while I'm in this room, is there anything else that would be helpful in adventuring that I put into my backpack?
Well, that's the thing I asked you before, and now you're getting used to it. So here, give me 1 second. I will only honor you for this, I swear. Because you got that nat 20, you rolled so badly last time. Give me 1 second. I need to get the
Thieves'
page again.
tools. I'm adding to my. Do I need to add the
Yes.
thieves' tools to my backpack or equipment?
Equipment. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, so is there
Everything
anything?
else.
Here is my. So let's put this.
I just don't know what I would actually like. Like
So
IRL. I don't know what I would actually be looking for.
well, if you want things that can help with stuff, you can add a. That's what I need to look at. So you can add a thing of navigator's tools to your set. You can add a thing of tinkerer's tools to your stuff.
Okay.
I will give you
I don't need
two
the empty glass
lanterns.
bottles.
You don't really need the empty glass bottles.
No.
Two, once again, two lanterns, two 10-foot lanterns.
Uh,
And
there
you
are two
can.
different lanterns.
There should be a.
Bullseye or hooded.
Give me 1 second. Where did I just see that?
Or a
You
revealing
can take.
lantern.
You can take two hooded lanterns.
Okay.
And here, let me ask. No. Would you? Oh, you guys. You have a map, right? You first saw a map, and for all you know, that scroll that you all had, when you touched down at the place, it was gone. It disappeared.
Gotcha.
So would Nomal think that they would have to travel places?
Nomal wouldn't think about anything that's magic. So if
I'm
you're
gonna
saying
keep
there's
that away.
you're saying if there's like another piece of paper in there that would magically transport us, I would see it as a simple piece of paper that I could write a letter on.
Okay, so Nomal is thinking more in not non-magical terms.
Yes. So I might pick up a piece of paper thinking I could write a letter to my brother,
I
but I
mean,
would legit think it's a piece of paper.
you can pick up a stack of paper and a quill
Perfect.
and some ink. And
Great.
the only other like major things that would like go out to you are tents and bedroll. Those are like the only other like two things that like you would be like, hey, maybe this would be useful.
Okay. So when I see those, I call out to everyone. I say, "Hey guys, if you don't have a tent or a bedroll, come get one." Do I have a tent?
I don't know.
I don't have it. I don't have a tent, so I will
You
grab a
can.
tent. Just one.
I want you to make a perception check on me for those.
Okay. 19.
They they look like they fit two people per tent.
Okay. So I grab one. Do I know that Phelan is? I know that Phelan's in the room next to me, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have not
I
seen him yet.
correct, but I know that he went that way, right? Like I haven't seen him, but do I know that he's at least closer to me than other
I mean,
people?
you walked around, so you saw the specific directions that everyone went in. You don't know I mean, you know specifically where Zato is because Zato is just standing in the room, just kind of trying to figure out what just happened. You know where Jahan is because Jahan is in.
Because I
He's
ran to him
asking
and
you.
then came back.
Yeah. So you know that Phelan is in this hallway with you. You just don't know what door.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, hey Phelan, come grab one of these tents. They only hold 2 people, so you grab one, I'll grab one. We might need these later. And if anybody else needs like a bedroll or something, come grab them as well.
Yeah, good idea.
Phelan, do you immediately go to the supply room?
Yes.
And as you step foot into the supply room, Nomal, you notice immediately he is wearing a cloak.
Yeah.
And you get a familiar smell in your nostrils, a familiar feeling of home. And you just know that that belongs to your father.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say that I've already put the tent in my backpack, so my hands are free. And I
Mm-hmm.
see Phelan walk into me, like into the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm immediately gonna rage and I'm gonna go attack. Like I'm gonna go punch him, and I'm gonna rip the cloak off of him.
Okay, so you go into a rage. Are you specifically aiming to rip the cloak off of him or to actually attack him, then rip the cloak off?
I want to hit him first, and then I'm gonna take it off of him.
Okay, I need you to make an attack roll for me.
Phelan, I'm sorry.
Can I dodge that?
Only
Uh,
if I don't hit.
yeah. So, what is that attack roll?
I rolled an 11. I don't have anything in my hand, so it technically would still be an unarmed strike. So it's a +4 to make it a 15 to attack.
You hit. Is it Phelan, your armor class is 12, correct?
Yep.
You hit. You hit him. You hit him. So, Phelan, I need you to take how many points of damage? Normal?
Okay, so
Don't you do
would an
3?
unarmed, but would an unarmed strike be considered a strength weapon or not?
No. It is
Okay,
if you
then
look
it's just
next
3.
to unarmed strike, it says damage and then that's the damage number.
Right, there's just 3. Because I'm raging, I get +2 melee damage with strength weapons. That's what I was making sure.
No, did you go into a rage? Oh, like
Yeah,
on your D&D thing. But like you
yeah, I clicked the button.
bonus. Okay, you bonus action raged. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Did the number change at all or no?
No.
Okay, then it's just
Did
3.
it?
So
Yeah.
Phelan, you take 3 points of damage, and you are where do you hit him? Like how do you attack and then rip the cloak off?
So I'm probably. I think I think what I would be doing because I think I would like punch him like in like the gut to make him like because then he would like double over and then I could pull the cloak off easier.
Okay. So you punch him in the stomach. He instinctively, Phelan, you instinctively move forward to clutch your stomach as you take that 3 points of damage. And Normal just rips the cloak off of you.
What did you do that for?
Why are you wearing this? Like, why?
I just found it and thought it looked cool.
Yeah. Don't touch this ever again. Show me where you found it.
Well, first we need to work on your anger issues, but I'll lead you to where we found it.
Thanks.
So you lead Normal back into the room, the armory, and you see that there is a very worn down set of armor. Looks to be a bit leather now that you can see it, and then the name Plaque and Goro in the background with a long bow next to it.
I put the cloak back where it goes, and
Okay.
I tell him, I say, don't ever touch any of this stuff ever again, or I will hit you again.
Yeah, please don't.
And then I walk us out of the room and I shut the door.
Okay, you shut the door. And from that point, Chris, I need you to update your character sheet. Just reload the page. And after that, I would say that Normal, you would probably go back to Jahan, correct?
Yes.
And Phelan, are you following Normal?
Hesitantly, yes.
Okay, because you can follow Normal, or you can go and just stand in the main room with Jahan. I mean Zato, with Zato.
Yeah, but hesitantly, yes, because he still thinks that Normal knows things, so that's why he's gonna keep following.
Okay. So you two go over to Jahan. Zato, you notice that the Normal looking very upset and just kind of angry, and a still clutching his stomach Phelan walking over to where Jahan went. Do you wish to follow them or stay in the room?
I'm gonna like slowly follow behind them. I'm not gonna like try to catch up, but I'm gonna like move slowly towards them, wondering what's going on.
Okay. So the three of you follow, and Jahan, you're still standing in front of the door. You heard like a scream, and that was it.
Yep.
So what are we got? What are we gonna do?
I toss the thieves' tools like at Jahan. Say, here, try these.
What am I supposed to do with these?
You use them to open up the door.
Guess I can give it a try.
And with that, I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. What is?
And I don't believe you have any proficiencies with this.
I do not have any proficiencies in any tools. It's just a sleight of hand, basically.
Yeah, so give me that sleight of hand check.
15.
So you go, and for all this is your first time using these tools, and you go in and you try to do it because obviously you think you can do anything. So you just go in and you feel it somewhat give, and as you try to turn the handle, you lose your grip and you don't unlock the door.
Oh, lovely. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm no good with this stuff. Anyone else want to give it a try?
While they're doing that, I go over to my parents' room
Okay.
and see if I can get in their room.
Okay. So you open the door. So you try to open the
Yeah.
door.
Yes.
Okay. You reach for the door and you turn the handle, and it is also locked.
Okay. So who currently still has the thieves' tools?
Jahan does.
Jahan does, but he's like trying to hand them off to whoever is going to use them.
Okay.
I think anyone else wants to
Um,
try.
Does anyone else want to try, or I'll just do it
mean,
again.
okay.
I'll try them.
So you're gonna try the thieves' tools?
Yes.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 6.
You do not open that door. You try, but you are. This is your first time using them. You're a bit too clunky with it. And instead of like actually like doing it delicately, you jam them in there and you just jiggle them around and it's not working.
Well, I can't do it. Anyone else?
Well, my mind's still somewhat fuzzy, but I can attempt.
Like, try on this door first. And I point
Got it.
at our dad's door.
Oh, I was trying on your dad.
Oh,
I
okay.
was trying on your door.
Okay.
Sleight of hand check, you said?
Sleight of hand check.
Dang. Okay.
What?
9.
9? You were not. Nope. You try. You try to do it. You try to do it, and it won't click.
Dude, what's with the store? Or am I just that weak?
Hmm?
No, Zato just says that.
Okay.
Aylin, you want to try?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
That is an. Oh, God, that's an 11.
Not gonna do it.
What's
Hmm.
with this
You
door?
try. You fail.
Okay. As soon as Jahan realizes none of them are going to be able to open this door, he is going to just cast Firebolt at the door handle.
You're gonna. Oh. Okay.
Zato's just looking like, are you sure you want to do
It's
that?
literally just a cantrip, and he's just going to fire it.
Okay. I need you to make a attack roll with firebolt.
At 20. So 21.
20. So I need you to roll damage.
Okay, where? Oh, 1d10. And it's a 10.
Okay. So you cast firebolt, and instinctually, everyone besides you, and somewhat of Zato, you guys are like, he just threw fire at the door, and it hit, and the door somewhat catches on fire for a moment, and then it ceases. But the door is looking kind of beat up at the moment.
Does anything other than the door like catch fire?
Nope, just the door. Surprisingly, just the door.
Anyone else notice how the door was the only thing to catch fire?
Well, is there wood out like elsewhere aside from the door, or would it make sense that only the door caught on fire?
The door is wood. Everything else looks to be made out of brick.
Okay,
Hmm.
so that would be why.
Anybody got any stronger attacks than that? I doubt it, but try. At this point, I don't care if this door just gets blown to bits.
Okay, I
I
kick
want
it
in.
again.
Okay, I need you to roll an attack for me.
14.
You kick the door and it does nothing. I mean, it looks like it gives a bit, but nothing to make another like major damage to it.
So then I say, does anybody have anything on them that possibly could help open up this door?
I mean, I could smack it with my javelin.
Like a crowbar to open up the door.
I have a javelin.
Javelin's not gonna help pry open a door.
Sato, do you want to take a crack at trying to throw the javelin at the door?
Sure.
Okay, I want you. Okay. What's the range for your javelin?
The range?
Yeah.
Uh, oh, 30 to 120.
Okay. So the range is 30 feet. It's how big is the javelin? Actually, I would say if we're looking at like a regular javelin, it's as big as Orissa's. So it's kind of like it's big.
Like 6 feet, at least.
It's like 6 feet. You are standing in a, I would say about like the hallway is about 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a bit of an issue trying to get the javelin to actually hit. So I need you to make an attack with disadvantage. So I need you to roll twice and take the lower roll.
Okay. Oh, I realized I could have rolled with something else or hit with something. Oh, dang. Oh, wow.
So you rolled 5, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it you find it kind of hard to like position the javelin because it's just you're trying to use both hands and you try to stab it, but like the back of the javelin hits the wall and you kind of like just scrape the door and it does no damage.
Well, that did absolutely nothing.
Oh, we're never gonna get this open.
Wait,
Was there anything in the supply closet that would help us open up this door?
wait, you guys went into a supply closet?
The only thing that you would know of that could actually help is the thieves' tools.
Okay. And nobody else has anything on their like that they have on them that would help open up a door. Logically, help open up the door.
With that,
Nope.
Jahan pulls out his crowbar and goes, "You can try it."
Ask for a crowbar,
You
genius.
just asked for a crowbar a while ago.
Were
Why
you
didn't
not?
you do it then?
Why aren't you listening? I literally threw a javelin at it.
Wait, wait. You have a crow. Oh, you do have a crowbar.
Yes, I do have a crowbar. It came with the basic pack for a sorcerer.
Okay.
Yes.
So who's taking the crowbar?
Me.
And with the
Okay.
Jahan pulls it out and he says, "Who wants to try?" He goes, "Make sure you're actually strong enough to use it. Otherwise, you're just gonna hurt yourself."
Okay, well, Mr. Big and Strong, why don't you do it yourself then?
I am not muscular at all. I have strength and magic. Not in
I
that.
ripped the crowbar out of his hands and I used the crowbar.
Okay. And when you're using a crowbar, I need you to make a strength check for me. And you
Okay.
have advantage with the strength check, so roll 2d20s and give me the higher roll. With your bonus.
And I used the strength. It's a strength check, correct? Not a saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strength check with advantage and your strength modifier.
I rolled a 12 plus 2 is 14.
14. Okay. So you use it and you can feel the door slightly open, but as soon as you stop that pressure, it immediately goes back to the way it was before. Also, I'm just gonna say this out loud. This is true D&D. Fighting with the door. Purely beautiful. We needed this.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else could we do?
Perfection.
Does it look like the door is weaker after using the crowbar?
Yeah.
Though?
It does not look like it's weaker after using the crowbar. It looks like somewhat damaged after Jahan's firebolt, but using the crowbar, it's a bit. Not really.
After that,
What what can we do?
I take the crowbar over to my door to see if maybe the doors are different.
Okay,
Like my parents' door.
I need you to make a strength check with
Am I still
advantage.
low? Okay.
With advantage, yes.
when Nomel starts walking towards her parents, their door, I go to Zato. I say, "Do you have any strong attacks?"
17.
You try to. I open the door, and this time you have enough pressure on it from being like somewhat frustrated on the situation, and you are able to pop open the door.
Perfect. I throw the crowbar. I toss the crowbar back to them. I go inside my room and then I shut the door again.
Well,
Okay.
thanks.
So you shut the door. You can tell that you've damaged the lock after this.
Okay.
But you go into your room. It is a simple looking room. It is a I would say king size mattress, because you would know your parents as being like, even though we're tiny, we want to live in like somewhat luxury, so we have a
Yeah.
king bed.
Yeah.
So there is enough room. You also notice 2 bedside tables. There's like a little vanity that your mother would probably use. There's like a closet like open. There's 2 closets. One of them is open and it looks like it was recently like looked through, and the other one looks closed. And
Yeah.
if you look closely enough, it has a bit of dust on it.
Okay. I just go sit on the bed.
Okay, and that's all you're doing?
Yep, that's all I'm doing.
Okay, back to the 3 people with the crowbar.
So Zato was asked, like, does he have any strong attacks, right?
Yes.
He looks like in his pack, and he sees the daggers, the javelin, and then the staff. But then he remembers, he can cast produce flame. But I don't think he's gonna want to do that because fire with that door obviously is confusing to him as it is, and I don't think he wants to take any risk.
Okay.
So, okay, he's not doing the javelin again. Absolutely not. Uh. Wait. Oh, produce flame is a self.
Basically, just means you have to be able to touch them.
Okay. I actually think I do want to try produce flame.
Okay. Before you do, I want to take a quick break. So we will be back in a few moments. I just want to give everyone enough time to use the bathroom.
Yep.
And get more water if they need it.
Yep. We will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
are back. Emmy, take it away.
Yay. Alrighty, and when we left off from our break, Zato was trying to use a spell to bring down the door. Zato, now that we have everything sorted out, you have now. Let's just say, everyone, I made an oopsie. That was my mistake, and we are not going to talk about it. Zato, now that you have stuff, do you want to use anything else in your spell list to try to attack the door?
No, I am still going to attempt to use Burning Hand.
Wait, you're trying to use Burning Hands?
I lied, not Burning Hands. Produce flame. But I
Okay.
can't take it person.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I need you to make a spell attack for me.
Uh, the third one. I think it was. No, it wasn't.
Okay, what did you roll?
Oh, 16.
16. Okay. And I need you to roll damage.
All right. Hurry up. Okay, here we go. 8.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, that's a good
You
one.
manage. So you roll. I mean, yeah, you. The maximum produced flame is 8. Is 1d8. So you rolled
Cool.
max damage.
Yay.
So, you. How do you do this? Like, what do you do when you use produce flames? Like, how do you do it?
My, I don't really know this movie too much, but like I feel like obviously my hand like catches fire, and
Mm-hmm.
then I just like get a good grip on the knob of the door, and just like let my power just go. Pretty
And in
much.
that moment, as you grab the handle and you just let go, basically you push down on the handle and you extend your wrist as you're doing so, and the flame extends from your wrist, catches the door on fire, and the entire thing falls to ashes.
Much better.
Wow. Maybe I am powerful.
Much better. Let's go in.
Yay, we have passed through the door!
Took 20 years.
Yeah, only took like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Sh-
Shush. If everyone would have rolled well on the pit, it could have been done in like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Lemon Nomel only gets the good stuff when she's opening her own door.
Hey, I'm sorry. You had a crowbar in your inventory. Could have used that 20 minutes ago.
Okay. So you guys are able to enter Corali's door. Corali's room. I can't say door anymore. The door is gone.
Yep.
I
Yes,
see
it
there's a
is.
door.
That door is completely gone.
Completely gone. I want to make sure that everyone knows it is now like pure ash on the ground.
And
Like,
go in.
like it. I also want to add the fact that just the door, like, Zato, you're holding the doorknob. Like, you're holding the handle to the door still, as the rest of it just falls to ash, and you're like holding the mechanism, like the locking mechanism, with it, and you're like, huh, this just happened.
Uh, cool. I'll just hold on to it. I may need to throw it at somebody.
Okay, I want you to add a custom thing to your inventory that just says, door handle and mechanism. Because now that's a thing.
I just have a doorknob. So where do they get any take?
Inventory.
So it's good.
Inventory.
Yeah, inventory, and then it's gonna be manage inventory, add items, and add custom items.
Okay, yeah. Here it says.
So it's door handle and mechanism. Just put door handle. It's a door handle. You have a door handle.
Yay. I want to do some things with this door handle. Like this door handle is like gonna save the world. All right. So just put add item afterwards.
Yeah, just add it. Okay, so who
Equipment or
is going into Coralli's room?
Um, Jahan
me.
is gonna walk literally as soon as the door goes down. Jahan will literally put his hand on Zato's shoulder and just start like pushing his way forward to be the first one in.
Okay, so Zato enters first, followed by Jahan, and you guys enter a room, and it looks like a tornado came through this room. There is like there is a bed. The bed is like messily like laying there. Like one pillow's on the floor, another one's like hanging off the bed. The sheets are like coming off of the top, and the comforter and other sheet are just like thrown around. There's clothes all over the floor. Uh, there is like a closet sort of like cabinet, and it's open, and there's just a bunch of clothes sitting at like the bottom of it, and there's like one or two clothes that are on hangers. The bedside table is filled with like empty glasses and beer mugs, ale steins and stuff like that. It is a mess in here. It smells weird also. It just smells odd.
Okay, I can't be the only one that smells that, right?
No, I smell it.
That's way too strong of a smell.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the
Now
door
you
handle.
And I want to point it out that Phelan and even Nomal from inside the room, you guys start smelling something. For Noble, it's a bit less strong, but you smell something. Phelan, it immediately hits you when they enter the room.
Oh no.
So I smell it in my room.
You smell it in your room, but very faintly. It's
Okay.
just like something doesn't smell good. Phelan, it hits you like in the face. Like the smell. And it's just like no. It's just no.
Equivalent
Oh.
to the punch Nemlu gives him.
Yeah.
Aelin actually lies down and gags and just like lies down a corner, like just keeps clenching his stomach. Actually, even harder than
Actually,
when
actually, you know what? You gave me an idea. Not everyone who spells it. Phelan, Jahan, and Zato. I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw for me, as you smell this and it's bad.
A con
It's
saving throw,
bad.
huh?
Constitution saving throw. Where is that? Where is that?
Left side.
Pull up. Left side.
Yeah, I will say saving throw modifiers.
Okay.
Yeah, saving throw modifiers, and then you're just gonna click the
Oh.
con one.
Ah.
Zato, you're
18.
fine.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
18.
Jahan, what did you get?
A 21. Ugh.
Okay, all of you are fine. You guys, it smells. You felt like you were gonna like something bad was gonna happen for a sec, but you managed to keep everything. Everyone manages to keep everything down, and just be like, no. And now you kind of realize why the door was so strong,
Wow.
trying to keep the smell in.
Ugh.
Frick the door. It was the smell.
Like,
Yeah.
John's just gonna be like, "You even use this room?"
Smells like it hasn't.
I need you to make a perception check for me.
Oh.
Both of you, because you guys are in the room.
What'd you do? Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Huzzah. 16.
18.
Hey, I'm gonna say, both of you somewhat see it if you look in like a very specific corner of the room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say there's a pile of women's undergarments. just
Oh.
in the corner.
Okay. Jahan's gonna see that, get very angry, produce flame, and go and just put his flame onto all of them.
Okay, are you directly touching them, or are you just sending the flame out?
Well, produce flame, I can't send it. I have to actually be, because I do it on myself.
Do you really want to touch this?
Caleb's just backing
Well,
up.
I'm gonna have fire literally on my palm, so literally as soon as I touch, it's all gonna set up in flames. Yes.
Potato's
I will
stepping
give
back.
you that. So the immediate thing of you just quickly touch it, it goes up in flames and quickly just bursts and then disintegrates.
Was that really necessary?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Guess so. So, maybe we can find some clues in here.
Something like that.
If you guys want to investigate the room, you can.
Yes.
Investigation check.
Yeah, make an investigation check if you are actually investigating the
Nat
room.
20.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the room also.
Oh, yay!
Red.
Got a 20.
Ah,
Red gets a
I'm so
dirty
smart.
20. I get a nat 20 for a 23.
I got a 12.
Wait,
No.
Dad, did you get like a nat 20 or just a dirty 20?
Should have dirty 20. It was a B.
Red would have got a dirty 20.
Red, do
Or-
you add something to that? Because from what I'm seeing, you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
There's no plus
Oh
next
my
to it. You
god.
got a nat.
I got a
Both
natural
of you
20.
got a nat.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
me.
You got a so you have a 0 in your investigation.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, both. So I want to make it clear, both of the half brothers got a nat 20 together. That's
Ow.
okay.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's perfect.
So
Perfect timing.
okay.
They're trying to like,
So you
what?
you two go in there, and I mean, you don't, both of you don't know your father a lot, but you know some about him to be like, okay, I have his mentality, let's just look. And you look around the room, you stay away from the ash corner now, because just don't want to think about that. You look around, you like try to get under like some pairs of clothes and just give up halfway through because you don't want it. You don't know if those clothes have ever been washed, in all honesty. So you're just no. You look around and on his bedside table there are two little drawers in it. You both go to the drawer and open it, and you see a little black book with a quill and some ink.
Is
That's in the first drawer.
that a book?
Yes, it is.
Should we take it?
Yes. And I snatch it right up.
Okay. Do you read? Do you want to open it and read it, or are you just gonna put it somewhere?
You know what? Jahan just literally opens it to the middle page. Literally just opens it from to the middle.
Everyone, I am so sorry for this. So in the little black book, if you guys did not get that hint before, I am very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It says on like the first page that you find, February 29th, X date. Today, I met with Alara. Nice looking girl. Half elf, so we good. Spent about so time, and you just read as your father in this book puts in explicit detail what he did with this girl.
Uh,
I think that there's
Jahan would get like to the first explicit thing. Like once it said something explicit at all, it would just be nope, and he just shuts
Yeah.
it.
So the first thing I'm just for this is like the first thing you read was she took a hold of my and immediately closed the book and was just
Yep.
like,
As soon as he read my, it was nope.
Zeta was just like, what was it?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, was it that bad?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
And literally, Jahan is just gonna take the book and throw it in his backpack. Because he knows something is gonna come up where he's gonna need names of certain people.
okay, so you take the book.
Nerdy boy.
You open the second drawer. And just from the things that you just saw, you just immediately close it.
Yep.
Yep. You just like look quickly and just immediately close it, and you think, my mind as this young of a child, I've already been tainted by him. I'm not surprised by this. Disgusting.
Zeta's just there. He has no idea what Jahan is thinking right now, like what he saw or anything. He doesn't need to worry about it.
No, you do not need to worry about it. And and there's actually one thing that catches your guys' eyes on the stand amongst the things, besides looking at the drawers, which starting to be a mistake in your minds, especially for Jahan. There is a picture. There's like two tiny picture frames on it, and one of them is a tiny picture of a baby that has green patches on their skin, and there is another one of just a regular, it's a fire, they're both fire genasies, and the one has green patches on their skin and the other one is kind of surrounded in a purple hue.
Jahan's
don't
gonna
think
go
that-
to the picture with the green patch and literally just goes, "That's me."
Yeah, so I'm guessing the other one's me.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I was cute as a baby.
I was dating.
You? Mm.
Jahan just takes a deep breath and turns and starts seeing if he can find anything else.
Zeta also goes to look for things.
I'm sorry, what are we doing? I was just typing something in chat really quickly.
Zeta was John are looking for for stuff.
Yeah, they looked at they looked at the baby
in the
pictures and
room
then just
still?
they just started looking other places. They literally looked and then Jahan took a breath and walked away from the pictures to look on the others, like somewhere else, to see if he can find anything else that might help them.
There really isn't anything else.
Well, I'm gonna
It's
go see what the other two are doing. But
okay. So, Phelan, you didn't you like looked at what they were looking at. You really didn't want to come that close because you felt like the brothers were having a moment. And I'm gonna switch over to Normal. Is Normal still sitting in the room alone?
Yes.
Okay. Is Normal making a move to do anything or is still sitting there?
No, Normal is lost in her thoughts based
So
on recent events. So she would be writing a letter to her brother. That's what she's
okay.
doing. So
Okay. Do you want to share the stuff that Normal is writing, or do you want me to move on to the guys?
you can stay with the guys.
Okay. So we go back, and both of you, Jahan and Zato, you go back to Phelan, and Normal is still in the room, and you do not know what she is doing.
Yeah, before they walk out, like right on the other side of the doorway where the app, like on the inside of the room, Jahan's gonna pull his dagger out and just carve a J into the ground.
Just like a straight, just carve a J.
Yes, with one of his daggers.
Okay. So you carve it.
Zato is also going to do the same thing. He's going to put a Z in the ground.
Okay. Do you
Uh,
put them like right next to each other, or do you leave some space?
Some
face.
space.
Okay. Do you like guys just carve the first initials of your names into the ground? And you guys walk out of the room, presumably after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
the crowbar is still. None of us picked up the crowbar, so
Okay.
as we walk out,
Yeah,
I
no,
am gonna grab it. I am gonna grab it.
Okay.
Um, and then and then point at Phelan with it and go, "Do you want to check your stuff? Your parents have anything?"
Yes.
I literally just hand him the crowbar.
Here,
Okay,
guess.
I need you to make a strength check with advantage on the door.
Oh no, not doors again.
Well, you guys keep
Doors.
deciding to go for the doors.
uh,
Okay.
What
Why
did
did
you
you
get?
try opening it first instead of
That
just
is
using the
a
crowbar?
that is going to be a 13.
13? The door is not gonna budge with the crowbar.
Oh, oh man.
maybe you can try. Just normally hitting it. Maybe that'll work. You don't know that.
Um, with how the people that Jahan knows is physically stronger, he's just gonna go screw it, and he's gonna take the crowbar and do it himself.
Okay, do a strength check and do it at advantage with advantage.
I have an idea if he doesn't open it.
Uh, that
What is it?
is a 15.
So you manage to use the crowbar and you pry the door open. And
I
you
wanted
guys can
another.
also tell the lock is damaged on this door too.
Can I have it?
No, it is damaged. It is not incinerated the door and is not broken out of it. It's just the lock is now broken.
Oh. Maybe I can break Normal's door.
And with that,
Oh my god.
and with that, he let it. Jahan just kind of pushes the door open. It says it's open, and then there are how many more rooms in this hallway? One more?
Yeah, one more. No,
Uh,
technically there's two. So there's one that says Nowlore on it, which is right next to where Ingara. No, it is right next to Corali's door, and then there's one room at the end of the hall.
John's gonna go. Do we want to open the door to the person none of us really know?
Yeah, that might give us some clues on anything at this point.
Okay,
So
and go up to the door, make sure it's not locked first.
let's see, open it first. Like try to open it.
So you put your hand on the door.
On the door. Yep.
Yes.
The moment you put your hand on the door handle, you feel something in your body. You don't know what, but whatever you're feeling makes you like take your hand away from the door.
Hmm.
Did you feel that?
Let's leave this one
Only-
away.
Only Jahan felt it
Or
as
okay.
he touched the door.
And
and
at
he
that
just
moment,
felt
yeah, Jahan's just gonna be like, no, let's leave this door for now. And he'll
It
go
was
to
like,
he'll go to the last door in the hallway.
okay. And
Zeta seemed like what was wrong with the door?
That was just not right. Not right feeling.
Zato just looks at the door. He doesn't touch it because he trusts that it's like something's up with it, but he just like gives it like a little just a little stare.
you're giving the door a side eye?
Yeah.
Okay, you give the door a side eye.
He's thinking about stuff. And if a certain person or demon he knows is involved with
If
said
you
thing.
want, you can make an Arcana check with it.
Oh, I would love to do an Arcana check.
Okay, do an Arcana check against the door. Actually, and if you're looking for
Oh,
Orlath
never mind.
specifically, if you're looking for Orlath specifically, make it with advantage.
Oh well, I already rolled it. It's
No, make it. Do another roll
okay.
because you're looking for Orlath specifically.
Okay, 16.
You look at the door. You don't feel any magic coming off of it that is directly related to Orlath.
Well, at least I know he's not involved in this. And then he
Okay.
just walks to John.
So, Jahan, you put your hand on the. You're gonna go and open the final door?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't
So for this-
destroy the door handle, please.
Are you going to actually are you opening it? Are you attempting to open it?
Yes.
By turning the handle.
Yes.
That's what you want to do, right? You want to turn the handle?
Yes.
Okay. So you turn the handle, and it immediately lets you open, and it is a bathroom.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Well, I want to leave that doorknob there just in case somebody surprises.
then I just leave the door open so everyone knows that it's a bathroom and we don't have to deal with it at all unless we need it. And I run to Nomel's room and knock on the door.
First, Phelan, did you want to go into your father's room?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna cut back to Phelan really fast as Phelan enters his dad's room. And it's just like all the others. Your father has a queen size bed, there's a bedside table. But this one, your father's room is way cleaner than
Wow.
Corali's room. And it's decorated with swords like on the walls. Yeah, so there's decorated with swords on the walls. There are like little like leaf like mage like leaf garland like um on the walls surrounding the swords, and it's just a very peaceful vibe. There's a closet that looks to be like one door is open, so it looks like it had been used somewhat recently.
Can Phelan look inside the closet?
Okay. Phelan looks in the closet, and it's just Will Ross's clothes. It's just a bunch of clothes.
He just wants to look around he just wants to look around and see if there may be any clues. But
Make an investigation check for me.
okay. That is 16.
There is nothing in this room that could help you. There is a picture of you, your grandmother, your mother, and your father on his bedside table, though. A painting, a little tiny painting. That's what I say. If I say photo, it's a painting. I just forget sometimes. Ooh, we're in a world that doesn't have cameras. Ooh.
He just stares at it for a little bit as a sentimental value.
And you stare at it for a bit. And you just look at it. And you smile. And you think about your family. And you realize why you're here in the first place. You still need to look for the dagger.
Right,
That's
I still have
still
to find
a
my dad's.
looming issue.
Mm-hmm. That's important.
So,
He just leaves the room being like, my father has great taste. But I gotta find that dagger.
okay. So we come back to Jahan knocking on Nomel's door. Nomel, what are you gonna do? As you hear a knock at the door and Jahan calling your name.
So, Nomal has just finished writing up a letter to her brother. She's gonna fold it up, put it back in her on her person. And she doesn't really look around too much because she doesn't want to. And so she's just going to walk out of the room and shut the door back again and say, okay, so has everything gotten figured out in this area? Do we need to look at anything else here?
Uh,
The door handle.
there is a door we didn't touch because this doesn't feel right when I did
And
touch it.
and from what I noticed of it, it had nothing to do with the spirit that was bothering me earlier.
Who has the crowbar?
That would be me.
Okay. Did you try to just open the door or
I put my hand on the door and it just did not feel right. Give me this just bad feeling.
so I'm going to take the crowbar and go try to pry open the door.
Um, give me 1 second. Okay. So you go and you put the crowbar to the door. And
Yes.
the moment that it touches the door, you're holding on to the crowbar. You are not touching this door. You feel the same feeling that Jahan feels of just feeling it, like this feeling just isn't right. You don't know what it is, but it's not a good feeling. Are you gonna still try
And
to pry open the door?
yes, I ignore the feeling and try to pry open the door.
Okay. I need
So
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay, what is this? Like, what am I trying to save against?
You don't know yet. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
But I have advantage if it's being. Am I being frightened? Because I have advantage if it's against being frightened.
You are not being frightened.
Okay. So it's Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. Okay. So you are going to take. Oh, wrong die. Silly me. I'm going to take this next. You're going to take 7 points of poison damage as you see the door produce this green sort of energy, and it goes up the crowbar and it touches your hand, and you feel sick. You double over. You do not throw up, and you are not poisoned by this. But immediately as you put pressure to it, you take 7 points of damage and you feel sick.
Okay. So I don't need to add anything else other than just taking the damage to my sheet and whatnot.
You are just taking the damage. Do you still want to continue?
Quick question: Are we right behind her, like right now?
You are right behind her. You all see this happen.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm still trying to pry open the door.
Okay. I want you to make a strength check with advantage. Well, you try to use the crowbar.
That would be a 9.
9 isn't gonna do it, and as you try to force your way into it, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
19 again. Why couldn't I gotten that a second ago?
19, you take 4 points of damage as another pulse sends out of the door and it hits you again through the crowbar,
Is Normal
and
the
you
only one that
still
sees the
feel
pulse?
incredibly sick. No, I want everyone to make a perception check except for Noble to see if you can see the pulse.
17.
15.
17, 15. Chris?
21.
21. All of you see the pulse. All of you see the green. It's like a sickening green color that just pulses out of the door. Like it starts at the edges, it goes into where the crowbar is, travels through the crowbar, and hits Normal in her hands. And it's just like somewhat doubling over pain, but you're still pushing through it.
And with that, Jahan just steps up and goes, "Let go," and just watches what Nomel does. If Nomel lets go,
Normal, are you gonna try once again to try to open the door with the crowbar?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to make another not right away. I need you to make another strength check with advantage.
15.
15. It doesn't seem to push through as I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for me.
18.
18. You're still not sick, but you take 9 points of damage as another pulse hits you.
And with that, I get closer to Namel and just go, let it go.
What does Noma do?
No more, you're
Are you
gonna still
just
keep
are you
pushing
just
forward?
are you just talking to me or are you physically doing anything?
No, I am literally just in, like, literally right next to you, angrily telling you to let it go.
Jeez.
What are you gonna do?
No. I think at this point Noma will stop.
Okay.
And she'll pull the
So,
crowbar away from the door.
And as soon as she
As-
does that, I cast Firebolt right on the door.
okay, I need you to make an attack roll for firebolt.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. And I need you to roll damage for it.
That is an 8.
Okay. So the firebolt hits this door, and it looks like the orange and yellow fire hits the door, and you see the pulse of green once again. But instead of going for the crowbar, which is no longer there, it goes for the fire. And as soon as it touches the door, the pulse basically takes it. Like you see the green overtake it, and there's like a green blob at the door, and it pushes itself into the door, and you don't see any damage done to it.
There's no way to get through right now. Gonna need to step back.
Noma, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That stuff didn't affect you at all?
I mean, I feel sick, but that's normal.
You say so.
Okay.
Zato clearly knows something's wrong.
And with that, I'm
He's just
like,
gonna
let's just reconvene in the big room in the center.
Okay. And if everyone is going back to the big room, everyone goes, and you guys gather around the big table once again.
So I look at Phelan and say, "Did you grab the rest of the stuff out of the supply closet or not?"
Um,
You did not.
no.
Well, someone needs to go in there. There's like other like bedrolls. There's another tent in there that we need to grab before we can leave. It'll probably be helpful. Unless one of y'all's already holding on to a tent.
You guys found tents?
We found lots of things.
Hmm.
And while I say that, I'm gonna take a potion.
Okay,
It-
so use one of the potions and tell me how much you gain back, because I don't remember how much the potions
Where's the
heal for.
potion I regain
Are you
2d4.
let me ask, are you taking a potion of greater healing, or are you taking one of your regular potions of healing?
I was just doing a regular potion of healing.
Potion of
Okay,
healing
so
is
you take
2d4
2d4 plus
Plus
4
2.
plus
plus
2.
2. So
Plus 2, yeah.
roll your 2d4, and what do you get?
That is a 2 and a 1, so 3
So
plus
that's
2
5.
be 5.
So you heal 5 hit points as you quickly push one of those back, take out one of those potions, because now you just have 8.
And I might take another one. Unless we're planning on sleeping.
What? Okay, man. How late is it? Like in the day? Like, what does it look like?
If you want to know, make a survival check. Make a survival check for me.
Okay. Zato's just curious now, and he's gonna stay curious because he only got 8.
Should I take another potion?
That's up to you.
I'm taking. Oh, what does the greater one do? Oh, we might need those later.
Zato rolled an 8.
An 8?
Yes.
I'm sorry. A survival check. I mean, if you look outside, it looks to be like a. It's still morning. It's been like 1 or 2 hours since you guys have gotten here. I would say from what you know, it would have been 1 to 2 hours that you have been here. Maybe 3, maybe 4. You really don't know. You look outside and the sun is still in the sky.
Okay.
And I'm taking another potion. Oh,
Okay.
much better. I got 9 points back that time. Now I
Okay,
am good.
and you heal 9, take off one of the potions. You now
Yeah.
have 7.
Is no more alive?
Yeah. I'm good now. I'm only 5 points off of, or 6 points off of my full. So.
Okay.
Okay.
So did someone go get the tent?
Uh,
He was gonna go grab stuff.
I'll go look for it.
Okay. So Nomo points you to the supply closet, and you can grab a tent. And if you need a bedroll, you can grab a bedroll for yourself. You can also grab extra if you want to grab them for other people.
Do you guys already
Did
have?
we keep going?
That's what I was asking. Y'all have one for yourself.
I have everything I need.
Jahan has
Go
a
ahead, Christian.
bedroll.
Caitlin?
Raylan, do you need a bedroll?
I guess so.
All right.
Awesome. Did we look in these other rooms other than the armory?
There are still 3 rooms that have no labels on the doors that you guys don't know what they lead to.
And me,
Okay, I would like to try and open the doors
Okay,
by
so
turning the handle.
these thank you for clarifying. So these so the rooms in order were the supply room was on the left side at the first door, and then the second door on the left side was the armory. So there's still a door on like the end of the hallway, and then there's door 1 on the right and then door 2 on the right. Which door are you opening?
The far end of the hallway.
The far end of the hallway. You open it, and it's another bathroom.
Now I go to the far on the right.
The second door on the right. You open it, and it looks to be a dining room. And it has multiple chairs. It has around 10 chairs at the table. So there is 8 on each side, and then 1 on the closer side of the door and the other one at the other side of the table, like the heads of the table. And there is a panel to the right side that basically peers into the other room.
Okay. I go look at the panel.
And on the other side of the panel, it is an open, it's just counter space with another thing. there is a latch that can let you in, but there is a door to the other side. You see the door. Basically, what's on the other side is a kitchen.
Is this the room that has a hallway door or not?
This is the room that has the hallway door.
Okay. So, can I get into it from where I'm at, or do I need to go back into the hallway and get in?
There is there's a spot on the countertop that you look like it can like flip upward and you can walk in.
I would like to go into the kitchen.
Okay. Go into the kitchen.
Is there anything in here that would be useful on an adventure?
I mean, there's some breads, there's some rations in here, just random fruits, there's like random fruits, random vegetables. A lot of the bread stuff in here doesn't look good to eat because you can you give me a history check really quickly?
Why can't I give you survival?
Give me a history check.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. Your mother.
But I have a -1.
It's still a nat 20. Your
Yeah.
mother, from what you know, has been away on this trip that the party is on for specifically 2 months. So this bread has been here for 2 months.
Okay.
Take that how you will. The bread just does not look good.
The bread is not good. The bread is moldy
Yes.
bread.
Uh-huh.
So would the rations be usable?
The rations look usable. The rations look like they can be used for a couple years until they go bad. Think of it like
MREs.
Like an MRE.
yeah, MREs. Think of like rations of like MREs. So they look like they can be used for a bit. The fresher stuff does not look fresh anymore.
So I'm gonna call out and say, hey, does anyone need rations? All the rest of the food in here is no good, but if you need rations, come and grab some before we leave.
And who is going to follow Nomel's voice and get some rations?
Jahan is just gonna go. I already have rations. I was packed 4, so
Phelan thinks for a second, then he's like, yes.
Okay. Phelan, you can take give me one moment. Oh. Okay. So Phelan, you can take anywhere from so rations last a day. They are a day's worth of food. So you can take anywhere from 1 to 10. How much would you take?
While he is hungry, he is also considerate, so he is going to take 4.
Okay, I need you to add 4 rations onto your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Zato, are you gonna take any? Or do you have some?
Do I have some? I don't think
check your inventory.
inventory.
You don't.
Nope. I guess so.
Okay, so you can take anywhere from 1 to 10. How many will you take?
7.
Okay, put 7 rations in your inventory. So, you guys have your rations now. You have food. And you have everything that you would somewhat need to go on this. What do you guys do now?
Let's go look at the map.
Good idea.
So
Love
you
you
guys
best.
go out back to the main room, and on the table, the map still lies right next to the piece of paper. Oh wait, who did someone take the paper? I felt like someone took the paper last
I think
time.
didn't
I feel like
Did I take the
didn't
paper?
I feel like Normal had it.
I
the-
probably do have the paper.
you had the paper that was magical and told you no. Because you thought it wasn't magical. You thought it was just a piece
No,
of
I
paper.
no. Correct.
No,
No,
no, no,
Phelan
no,
has
no.
that paper.
Yes. Phelan has that
But
paper.
I'm pretty sure I had the paper because
Oh, that's right.
you had told me that I was the leader, and so I took the paper and read out where all we're going and decided we were going against the cultist.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So on if you look at that piece of paper and cross reference it with the map, you can see that. Give me one moment because I need to pull up my notes. Where you guys are on the map right now, you guys are in Swiftfire, which is basically the capital city. I mean, the capital, yeah, city of this of Ethel, of the country that you are in. Where you need to go is Branch Cove, which is a village on the outer coast of the outer coast of the country. Since Normal, you are looking at it, make a survival check for me. So you can see how many days you would think this trip would last.
14.
14. Okay. You wait, are you proficient in survival checks? I just want to know.
I am, so I added a +3.
Okay.
Should I have added more?
No, I'm just wondering.
Yes.
So you would think, since you are in the major part, Swissfire is basically on the middle of the map for you guys, and everything branches out from there. So you would think it would take you at least 4 days on, you know what, 6 days on foot, but it would
Okay.
take you 3 days if 3 days, maybe even less, if you had a mode of transportation to take you.
So I say that out loud to everyone. Say, hey, here's where we're at. Here's where we need to go. It'll take us about 6 days to get there if we're just walking. But if we can find something to either ride on that'll help us get there faster, we could get there in about 3 days. What do y'all suggest?
I feel as if we can do this.
Agreed.
Which one?
The
Just foot it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Say we need to
Have
check
y'all
out
ever
something.
walked for 6 days before?
No, but it'd be worth a try, and our parents would be very proud of us if we did.
Mhm.
Or maybe we find stables, find some horses.
I suggest we don't walk it. So,
We
but hey,
walk.
if y'all want to go on foot, y'all two can go on foot, and me and Jahan will go look for horses.
Okay, well, we could look for horses.
Oh, we gotta get our way out of here first.
I would like to lead the group out of the building we're in, outside.
So this is your first time going outside of the building since you guys have been there. So you guys open the door to the building and you're standing in what looks to be a courtyard that leads out. There is a small little fountain with like a circular like little path, and it leads out to a bunch of like trees and bushes, and there is a gate surrounding the property.
I would like to see if in in this property there are any stables.
I need you to make me a. I need you to make me a. Would this be a perception check or an investigation check?
Perception.
Perception.
I say investigation.
Usually, it's perception if you're trying to perceive if something's there,
7.
but investigation.
7?
Specific thing.
You look around for a little bit. You're not really seeing anything. You're not like in front of you. You're not seeing anything that could like a stable or could lead to a stable.
Are there any other buildings?
There is like from what you like just look around for, there is like a small little shed off to like the left side of the building.
Okay. I go and look at that shed.
Okay. Are you gonna open the door to the shed?
I am going to physically turn the handle on the door.
Okay. You turn the little handle on the door, you open up the door, and what you see is a little tiny little like shed. It has some like a bit of gardening supplies in it, trowels, some shovels, some like a hoe so you can like tend and work if you wanted to grow vegetables. And in the very corner of the room, you see a small kitten just looking up at you.
Aww. I go in. I want to go talk to the kitten, or I want to go pet the kitten.
Okay. I need you to roll me an animal handling check.
That's a dirty 20.
Straight 20. So the kitten sees you come near it, and the kitten goes and like comes up towards you and meets your hand as it like nuzzles into you and just goes.
Pick up the kitten.
You pick up the kitten, and it basically like it's very tiny. It's a tiny kitten, and it just like curls up into your hands and gets comfortable.
Perfect. I will not ever let this kitten go. This kitten is my kitten.
Are you taking the kitten?
I am taking the kitten.
Are you gonna name the kitten everything? Anything?
I am thinking of a name at the moment. Hold on, I need to pull up my sheet.
Okay, give me a sec.
Where is it?
I didn't expect to be giving you guys an animal, and I did. Crap.
Hold on.
And you give us a cat.
It's a kitty. Who doesn't want a kitty?
Hold on.
A cat near fire, people. Hmm.
The kitten's name is GIF. GIF.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
So now you have a cat named Gift. Add a gift. Add gift to your inventory.
How do I do inventory?
I just go to custom item and put GIF and spell it out in parentheses. Put kitten. Gift the
Custom
cat.
item. GIF. The kitty cat.
And as you look closer at GIF, they look to be like a tuxedo cat. So there is like a part of like their lip that like the rest like they have like a black fur for and except for like the belly, which is white. It looks like the tips of their paws are white on all of their stuff. There's like little patches on the tail that's white, and there is a little on like the top of their mouth, like close to their nose. There's like a little patch. It's it's asymmetrical where it goes from like the corner of their mouth up to the nose, just beyond it, and goes back down. That is white.
Awesome.
And Gift just mews at you and just looks
Okay.
at you.
Perfect. I go back to the group and say, I found the kitty cat.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Was it a he or a she?
Again, whole handling check to find out. It's
Oh,
tiny.
just pick one. Just pick one.
No, it's tiny. You make a check and we'll see if you could figure it out or not.
Odd or even.
What kind of check am I making?
It's animal handling. It's tiny. So you like I don't know if you would be able to tell the gender yet.
But I rolled a nat 20 on my animal handling earlier. I got it
Oh, you
either a
did.
6 or a 9 on this
No,
one roll. So
you can't tell. You can't
okay,
tell
that's
yet.
fine. Okay, that's fine. I was just gonna say if her or his name is Gift. That's the only reason I wanted to know. Other than that, I don't care.
GIF is just GIF for right now is the non-binary cat that we don't know the exact
Perfect.
gender of just yet.
Perfect.
They.
My little kitty cat's name is GIF. GIF. Take it how you want to.
You sure you need that to
just-
travel?
Yes. It is my emotional support kitty.
I mean, you do need to work on your anger issues.
And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to continue writing my note to my brother because I have to tell him I have a kitty cat now.
Okay, and as you're doing that, you feel GIF like because obviously you have to sit GIF down to write the letter. So as you quickly sit down and you're starting to write things, GIF like looks at you, like notices your scarf, starts pawing at it for a bit,
Aww.
stops, looks up at you, looks at the scarf, looks up at you again, and quickly gets up, climbs the scarf, gets into where your neck is, and snuggles up there.
Oh, I was afraid you're gonna say it runs away, and I was gonna be so mad.
No, it snuggles up in your scarf.
Okay, like I was like if you said it ran away, I was gonna like rage quit.
No,
And be
no,
like,
I
I'm
wouldn't.
done.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Emmy's not an evil GM. Emmy's not an evil DM.
Gift
Yeah.
is in my scarf. Okay.
Yeah, it's just snuggling in your scarf.
So GIF is basically being Pikachu right now.
I would put it more like I don't know if everyone knows this, but I would go more of like Sprinkle from Critical Role, which it just hides like they just hide in like a piece of clothing around the neck for like as for right now as small as the kitten is, just comfortably fit in there.
Considering that even a kitten would be around the like almost the same size as a halfling's head.
Oh yeah.
They're just snuggling. They're just snuggling up. They're just there. But that's all you find. You find a cat.
Perfect. I was looking for a
Red.
crowbar, but a cat's fine. What are y'all doing?
Okay. I be like, aren't we gonna look for horses, or are we just gonna walk? Because we do need to find that stuff and get moving.
So are you? Let's. I would say at the moment I'm gonna take it away from your characters and I'm going to place it into your guys' hands. So as a group effort, would you guys like to try to look for horses or would you guys like to try to get moving?
Horses.
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 Red,
Wake up.
Mr. I just didn't fall
I
asleep
Yeah,
during
shut
the
up.
thing.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, what did you miss? We found a kitten.
No,
You
I heard
guys.
everything. I heard everything.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to look for horses or do you want to go
Yes.
on foot?
Yes. Nay, nay.
Horses.
Good.
Okay. So, you all leave the property at this point after Nomal is finishing their letter. You guys leave the property and I need you all, if you are all looking, make investigation checks to see if you can find a person that deals with like animals and adventuring stuff in the middle of a giant city that you guys just entered.
Investigation, right?
Yes. And yes, investigation checks and like I want to say like this is like a city. It looks like a like there's like a huge castle in the middle of like the middle of the place and around it there is a bunch of like around like the more castle there looks to be like taller buildings, more defined stuff. You guys are in that site and the more that it spreads out to like the outerness of the city, there is more like simple homes and simple businesses, but you guys are in near the heart of the city at the moment, at the heart of the capital.
14.
14. Is anyone else rolling investigation checks to try to
Yes.
find
Yep.
At
stuff?
11.
An 11?
14.
14?
I guess Jahan's just the best at these
Well, I have a -1.
dirty
Okay.
20.
30, 20. Everyone else but Jahan has no idea what they're looking for.
I'm focused
Like
on the
you
kitty
guys,
cat.
yeah, you guys try to look around. It's just not it's not happening. Jahan, you manage to go find. You have to lead the group out more
Simple.
towards like where on the map it says that this is where I forget names, where you like Branch Cove is supposed to be. You lead them more towards that way, and you are able to find what looks to be like a shop with horses in them. And it looks to be like a I would say like a mount shop where you can like go in and buy mounts. And maybe if you're lucky enough, you see carts outside. So maybe you can get a horse and a cart, or maybe you can just do stuff.
Okay. Knowing how bad, like, Jahan knowing how bad he is usually with people, like, other beings, is just like, I need others to talk. Not just set them on fire and take them. So did others follow me, or did they all just kinda... Did we all just spread?
I would assume at the moment everyone has followed you. You led them here.
Okay. Who's the best at talking with? I am horrible at it.
I am.
Okay.
As you are the oldest.
I mean, I'm
probably
not
best.
sure I am, but I'm positive in those numbers. I'll talk to the guy
Yeah.
or
Okay.
person.
So, are you all entering the shop?
Yes, I am. With no matter if they are going in.
Okay. Are there people waiting outside of the shop? I'm talking to Phelan and Zato.
What are y'all
Well,
doing?
we are going to follow. Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna follow, and
Y'all
So
go inside?
everyone's inside the building.
Okay,
Yes.
everyone goes inside. There is like lining the walls. There's like there's saddles, there's um there's saddles, saddlebags, stuff like that. There's like various things to go onto animals, and there is a very gruff looking, I would say human, very gruff looking guy in the back, and he is just currently like he has like a book open and he's just like looking through it.
So I'm gonna walk over to him, and I'm gonna casually, calmly ask and say, "Hey, sir,
Mm.
we're about to go on a journey, and we were looking to see if you had any horses for sale."
And he's gonna stop and he's gonna look down at you and he's gonna look at the four of you and just go, how old are you?
That doesn't matter. We
Uh,
just need horses.
How old are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why would I sell horses and my stuff to a child who probably doesn't know how to take care of it?
Can I? I'm gonna quickly flash my crest at him.
oh.
Okay, and with that, as you flash the crest, I need you to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And he's like uninterested and he's like kind of annoyed, but as soon as you flash it, like you just take out the little thing and you flash it and you put it back under your clothes. He goes, "Oh, did did one of your brothers or sisters send you here? Or your mother?"
Actually, my mom did.
Ah, well, um, we and he like straightens up at this point. He puts away the book and he's like, "We always we are always we always help the Revengers when possible. So, what does your mother need? I will give them the usual discounted price."
We appreciate that. We were looking at say, hmm,
Do you want me to tell you what we have?
yes, please. That'd be great.
Okay. So, we have um on site with us at the moment, we have two donkeys, two mules, um we have three different types of horses. We have horses that are good for pulling carts. We have three of those. We have two horses that are good for riding, and we have one very aggro warhorse. We also have two carriages in stock, two carts, four carts in stock actually. We have some, obviously inside we have some saddlebags, stuff like that. We have a wagon as well. Uh, what would you like?
Okay. So I turn and I look at my group, and I say to them, "How many of y'all are y'all wanting to ride the horses or get a horse and carriage?"
I
Um,
kind of think if we got a carriage, we would be able to carry some things like if we ever needed it, because you never know if we're going on a journey, we might need stuff and we'll be able to carry stuff, like and not just rely on our backpacks if we have a carriage.
I agree.
Plus, you never know who we will meet in an adventure.
Are we talking like a carriage that we would sit in?
Uh, well,
This is just, I mean, a general question.
yes, it would be a carriage that you would sit in. The carriages are top of the line stuff, so it has enough room in the back for uh presumably all of the Revengers. it also has some seating up front so you can control the horses or horse depending on what your mother wants. There's enough for like I would say 2 people to sit out in the front, and there is enough for 6 in the back.
Okay.
That would work.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
work.
So we need 1 carriage and 2 horses.
What types of horses? Draft horses, riding horses? We only have one of the war horse.
Pull to pull the carriage.
Yeah, we would need
Cool.
2 to pull the carriage.
Alrighty. So with the usual discounted price, is there anything else you need with that? I don't know if your mother still has the feed that we gave her a couple of months ago. We gave her quite a lot, but do you need feed? Do you need
Yes, please.
I feel like we need
Okay.
enough for this small trip at least.
Yeah.
Okay. How many days would your family be gone for? Your mother.
Hmm.
6.
Yeah.
6 days?
Yes, please.
Alright. So and the cost and he's just gonna quickly like start tallying things really fast and then 6 days worth of feed. 6 so that's 30. And do you need any saddlebags, saddles in general?
Yeah, 2 saddles.
Okay.
2 saddles? Would you like a saddle exotic saddle, a military style
No.
saddle, a pack
Just a
style
normal
saddle, riding
pack.
saddle or pack?
Pack.
2 pack. So okay, and that would be alright, and all of that together is gonna be so it's 30, and then plus the discounted price, which would be for the Revengers, it would be how much? And okay, so all together it would be 105 gold pieces for the horses, carriage, and the saddles, and it would be 15 copper for the food.
So 105 gold and 15 copper.
Yes.
Okay.
And with that, basically, so that would be 11 platinum would be over that.
Let me look.
I
10
need everyone.
10 gold
I need
is a
everyone in my
platinum.
group to give me 20. I need everyone in my group to give me 26 gold.
So it's 10 platinum
Okay.
equals 100 gold.
Okay.
So
technically,
it would be
give me
quite a bit over, but Jahan just says no, and then just throws 11 platinums and says, "Here you go."
so 11.
11 platinum,
Okay then.
and he just drops 11
Okay.
platinum and basically just walks away from it.
Do you want change for that?
Keep it. You deal with my father enough.
And
I'm sorry.
he's going so the guy is gonna look at Nomal and then he's gonna look at Jahan and go, oh jeez, I am so sorry. I am that your father's really an ass.
I know.
Alright, and then he's gonna be like, alright, give me like a few minutes to get everything set up for you and you should be ready to go. and he's
Thank
going
you
to
very
take
much.
Thank you.
at least 15, I would say 30 minutes trying to set everything up. And when he is done, he will pull the cart around for you and go, all right, here you are. All the saddles are on the horses. Everything is hooked up. Um, you are good to go on your way.
Now, that would be considered a short rest, right? The 30 minutes to wait?
Give me 1 second. Nope, it is an hour for a short rest.
Okay.
You got 30 minutes. Not a short rest.
So before we leave, I'm gonna quickly ask, say, hey, do you have anything that I like, any food that would be suitable for a little kitten?
In no, you would have to go to, and he will quickly point like across the street and to the right, and you see, it's a tiny little shop, and it's a pet shop.
Okay. I immediately go. I tell him. I said, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate your service to helping the Revengers. We will keep this in mind forever, and we'll continue to use your services as needed.
All right,
And
thank
then I
you. And
run to the other store.
alrighty then.
Like I listened
And
to
he's
him. I listened to him first.
alrighty. Thank you so much, and have a great time. And he's just gonna watch you leave.
And I run to the pet store. And then I
Oh,
go inside.
okay. Are all of you going inside?
Johannes is gonna get his spot on the carriage. Just kind of just
Yeah,
sit there,
I do the
waiting.
same thing. I just wait inside the carriage.
It's just Zato.
Okay.
So only Nomal is going into the pet shop?
Hmm?
Okay.
Welcome to the shopping show, everybody.
Yeah, suddenly. And Nomal enters the shop, and you see. Give me 1 second. Da, 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 da. You see a. You see a woman who is tending over like a little cage with some animals in it, and there's cages with birds and bats in it, and there's other stuff, and you can get her attention if you're like, but she is currently like over something and trying to like give some what
Y'all
looks to
should
be
not
food to something.
have left me alone in a pet shop. All right. I'm going to quietly and but quickly go over to her and very softly say, "Hello, ma'am. I need your help, please."
Oh, hello, dear. How are you doing this afternoon? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing wonderful. I found this little kitten. Their name is Gif, and I'm about to go
Oh,
on an adventure. And I was wondering if you might have like some supplies that I could buy to take care of Gif.
course, aren't you the sweetest little thing? And she's going to reach her hand out, let Gif sniff her hand, and like quickly pet it. And she goes, "Oh, all
I allow
right,
it.
all right. Okay, so we have some food for it. Would you like anything besides food, like little bed, blankets, toys, stuff like that?"
Do you have anything that I could like keep them in case like we have to like I have to like fight? I don't want them to be like on me the entire time, just so
All
that
right.
they don't get hurt.
And she's gonna quickly like look, and she gathers a small bag together, filled with I would say like a month's worth of food, um,
Okay.
some small like burlappy toys, so Gift
Okay.
can get their claws in it, um, a little tiny like a few blankets, like 3 pet blankets, and then she's gonna put them inside of a I would say it's like a mix between a carrier and a crate.
Okay.
where it's wooden and it kind of looks like a traditional pet carrier, and it has like a little handle to it and like little gates to it. And she goes, "All right," and it also has like two little bowls in there because
Yeah.
obviously. And she's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"All right, so I put everything in a little crate." And she tells you what it has in it, and she's like, "All right, so if you're all right with this, it would be about, I would say, 10 gold pieces for this."
Perfect.
Okay.
And I give her 10
And
gold.
I need you to take 10 gold off. JD, did you also take 11 platinum off of your sheet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. And she is going to take the gold. She is going to hand you the carrier, and she goes, "Best of luck on your trip. Also, aren't you a little young to be going on a trip?"
No.
All right.
And I walk out.
Alrighty, bye. And she just watches you leave.
You should have asked me if I wanted to look at the other pets.
That's your own fault for not asking her.
Well, I was
And
gonna say if they asked, I was gonna look at them and might have bought other pets.
I'm making a rule now. Every person can have one pet. That is it.
Wow. Evie just put like a
And I turn
nail
around and I walk
in the
back to my store
coffin.
and say, "What other pets do you have?" I'm kidding.
Of course, yeah, yo, you can if you want. I'm not letting
no.
you. You're only allowed to have one. I'm capping them.
Evie just crushed Lemon's dreams.
I mean, all of you
Fine.
guys can have pets, and then Lemon can take care of them.
They'll just all be my pets.
I'm not
Okay.
letting you have a zoo on your adventure.
True.
We can't have like puppies and like dragons.
There was no dragons in that store.
Okay, that's all I wanted was a dragon.
Also, I feel like that would be a bit insulting to Jahan.
Jahan is the dragon pet. What are you talking about?
Exactly. He's like, just have like a pet dragon, and Jahan's just like staring at it, being like, "I'm supposed to be the dragon. That's me." But yes,
I walk back.
Yeah.
Question:
walk
Is
back.
my kitty cat a long hair or short hair?
I would say at the moment it is a short hair.
Okay. I'm looking up pictures.
Oh my
I go back to the
god.
car. I go back to the carriage. Like I walk back to the carriage with my kitty cat stuff, and where's everyone sitting at? Like where should is anybody up front or should I be the one to be up front?
Jahan is like just sitting in the way back, as far back as he can.
Lemon, I found a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of it on my phone and send it in the group chat because this is exactly
Oh my
what
god.
I have in mind.
Let
also
me.
found the picture.
Okay, you both do it, and then we'll see. I would love it if
Mine
you two
has-
pick the
and-
same.
Mine has a spider crack on my because I took it on my I took it from my computer.
Yeah.
No, more of mine where it only has like a bit of it.
No.
Aw, okay.
They both look like my cat Molly, and it's so cute.
Now we just need like a
I need you
version.
to send me. I need you to send me like the JPEG of that picture. Just like
I will find
eventually, not immediately, like later.
Gotcha. I'll find it on my phone later.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay.
so where are people sitting again?
I'm in the far back,
Is,
like in a nice
is
comfy
anyone
spot.
outside of the carriage with the horses?
No. Or at least I'm not.
I
Okay,
was
then.
sitting in the front the whole time.
Like in the front of the carriage, or like outside of the carriage in the front by the horses?
Outside the carriage.
Okay, then I get inside the carriage and say, "All right, we're ready to go."
Okay. May I ask who is driving?
The only one outside.
Phelan who's driving, the only one outside.
Oh no. Okay then.
That's why I was asking.
Oh my god.
Unless Phelan doesn't want to drive. Like, Phelan, if you don't want to drive, I'll sit out
No.
there.
Yeah, normal. Yeah, normal. You drive.
Okay. I put GIF inside. No, I don't put GIF inside. I set GIF. Well, GIF is still on me. So I put the crate with all GIF stuff inside the carriage,
Mm-hmm.
along with like my backpack and everything else I'm carrying. I set that inside there. Like not in the carriage, but like in the back, like where you can put all the stuff. And I get up front, and I have GIF on me, and I say, "All right, are we ready to go?"
We've been ready.
Yep,
We've
let's
been
go.
ready. Hi-ho.
Right, and we take off. I'm driving.
Alrighty. And as you guys are setting off onto the way of going to the cult, that is where we'll end it this week.
Oh man.
Awesome.
I could
Awesome.
tell people are getting tired.
Hallelujah.
Red.
Red.
You try
I mean, it's
sleeping
not
for
my
4
fault.
hours.
I have
It's not
been.
my fault if it took us so long to open up the doors.
Listen, you didn't see what we saw in that room.
Listen, Linda.
No.
I'm kind of upset because I thought we would be well beyond that this point already,
Yes,
and
you took 20 minutes fighting a damn door.
I overestimated
Well,
you guys.
20 minutes
See,
is
we had
20 minutes
combat,
isn't
we're just
much.
fighting
We had
doors.
combat.
Well,
Said
doors.
we'd have combat.
Okay, okay, we don't count combat unless you guys get into initiative.
True.
Well,
You fought a door, that's the most combat thing we can have.
As of
I
now.
attacked you, Red. I attacked Chris.
Jihad is
And
just
I
like
got attacked by a door.
Jihad's just like, I'll just attack whatever, I guess.
Everyone except for Phelan attacked, and then everyone but Jahan and Nomal actually got hurt.
No,
No,
Noble got hurt.
I got really bad hurt.
So
I had
Jahan
12
didn't get
HP at
hurt.
one point.
I know. So Jahan didn't get hurt, and then Phelan didn't put up any sort of a fight. So that doesn't count as combat.
Zato got hit last time. This wasn't this time. Zato was okay.
Technically, that didn't happen last time. I just put the damage in there so I could remember. Technically, you got hit this time.
No, I hit him last time and then he dodged it this time.
You tried me.
Oh,
Har.
We started
Yeah.
the session technically with Red
With
taking
After I get
damage.
punched
Zato
in.
getting punched.
Yeah, because
That's how it
Santora
started.
was the name.
So that's all for this week.
Yes. Believe so. This is the one for this week. Next week is the day after Christmas, but I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
I think it's gonna be hard. We
I
could
don't think-
probably at least try to do something this week, but maybe not on a Monday.
Yeah, please, no.
Well, next week everyone should be like done with
Everything?
stuff. I mean, maybe if I don't know if I'm working on Wednesday, I might get called in, but maybe we can do another quick one this time on Wednesday, or maybe we can start it on the 27th.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, because Monday I will still be in the Keys.
Yep. So, yeah.
We'll post in Discord when we're gonna have our next session.
Yes.
After
Well,
figuring out schedules with everyone.
Yep. And hope to have it done before the people go back to school.
And work.
And, well, yeah, work too. Oh, goodness. We gotta find someone to raid. Let's see. You know what? I have a group that's playing tabletop games right now that I follow. We are gonna raid Ladies of D&D.
Ooh.
Nice, Isaac. Yep, everyone join the raid. great command. Yes, we will see you all next time. I will be back tomorrow playing a game. Don't know which one yet. But we will see y'all tomorrow. Oh my god, Red.
Red, I will kill you.
Good
You
night,
could also be
everyone.
Will
Night,
Wheaton.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.